Writers and wannabe writers, I'm going to give you some SEO tips here that you should be encouraging for you, especially if SEO is stopping you from getting into writing. As a writer, SEO is not your sole responsibility. It's really great if you can learn it a little bit, but you should not be expected to handle the SEO strategy or the keywords, like the research behind the keywords for particular pieces. All you need to do is use the keywords correctly, and I'm going to tell you how to do that in a minute. To give you some perspective here, I'm an SEO. The majority of my income comes from my boutique agency, SEO services and SEO consultancy. That's how I basically make my 6 figures per year. I write for some pretty major publications, and when they've got an SEO, I stay in my lane. I'm a writer, I'm not an SEO, I have no business butting my nose into the SEO strategy that they're doing, so I don't do SEO when I'm hired to be a writer, even though I'm very good at it and it's my primary job. If I was selling writing gigs on something like Fiverr or Upwork, I would probably mention SEO in the gig because you're happy as a writer to include SEO keywords, but you would expect the client to give you the keywords because SEO is a big strategy. It's not just about keywords in one piece of content, it's about how to use the keywords across an entire website. And as a writer, you're not going to know how to do that. So someone should tell you what the keywords are. So when you're writing for a client, you want the focus keywords. That's the primary keyword that the client wants that piece of content to rank for. The second thing you want are like supporting keywords, or something's called like a keyword cluster, which is other words, phrases that they want you to mention in the article. As a writer, what you're going to do is take those keywords that they've supplied to you, and you're going to use them where natural in the piece of content that you're writing. So as a writer, the main focus is going to be on that primary focus keyword, and this is what you're going to do with it. First, you're going to use it in the title of the blog, or the article, or the page, whatever you're writing. You're going to expect the client to use in the URL, normally at the end, to the slug as we call it, so thedomain.com / maybe it's blog / the focus keyword. That's kind of on them to sort that, but you could make the recommendation. If you're writing the title tag and the meta description, you're going to use it there. That generally does fall with a client, but they might ask the writer to do it. You're going to use the keyword in some H2s, so some headings of the article where it's natural. You probably wouldn't use it in every single heading, but where you can squeeze it in, where it makes sense, where it's helpful to the reader, that's where you use it. And then other than that, you're going to scatter it where natural throughout the article. Some SEOs will concern themselves with keyword density, number of keywords. Generally, you don't have to do that. Just don't worry about it. Just write a good piece of writing. Main takeaways here are: don't worry about SEO if you're a writer. As a writer, you're being hired to write well. Someone else ideally would be hired to do the SEO. So you can build out a perfectly good writing career. You can earn $1,000 per piece of writing without any SEO skills. Like I said, when I write, even for $1,000, I do not touch the SEO. It's not my business. Someone else is doing it, and I trust their strategy. And I think it would be rude of me to kind of put my nose in and tell them what I would do. And the second thing to remember is, as a writer, all you can do is use the keywords naturally, grammatically correctly, where it makes sense, where it reads nicely for the reader. Your job is to turn these SEO briefs and these SEO keywords into absolute magic. So do not let SEO intimidate you or stop you from becoming a writer. If you want to learn it though, I think it's a great way to upskill your writing. You might find you love SEO. That's what happened to me. I was just a writer and I just fell in love with SEO as a marketing tactic. If you've got questions about this, please let me know. I would love to share more information about this. I could make like a YouTube video with more information. I could provide you with like documents for best practice. You tell me, because I can see there are a lot of people following me who really want to write, and I'd love to help you do it.